On the Salah point though, are you this tit for tat that is had with Carragher? Yeah. Who are you? On side? Are you on?
I'm on the side of Salah. I'm on the side of Salah. Carragher's an idiot, and I say this as a big Liverpool fan. Carragher's an idiot. What did Carragher win? Did Carragher ever win a Premier League title? No. Has he ever scored even like a tenth of the goals Salah scored? No. Liverpool have been successful over the past. Let's just look at the past 5 seasons. Past 5 seasons. You take away any of Salah's. You take away all of Salah's goals. Liverpool don't win anything. Anything, bro. Not any FA Cup, not any League Cup, not Champions League, nothing. If you take away Salah's goals,
remember when you won the
literally the past 5 years, I think we've won pretty much everything, bro. We've pretty much won everything, even like the World Cup, the World Club Cup. We won everything.
Yeah.
Take away all of Salah's goals, Liverpool don't win a single trophy.
Affinity Xtra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Xtra.
Yeah. People, this is the boy here, Roger Van Moorinho, Affinity Xtra, Celebrating Music Black Origin, and I believe this could be potentially the last show of 2020-25. I'm alongside the man they called Marx. You can check him out on Instagram, but you know what I'm saying, he's out there speaking, talking, doing bare interviews with bare people out there still in the scene, in the UK gospel music scene, and probably even beyond, man. You know it goes out there still playing some cool tunes, finally got the tracks of the story of the untold artists out there still, and he's true to life, and them one there still, them bars there still, people don't know about that. I'll slip that in, man. Yo, I'm learning from oozing still. yo, I'm learning from our host of the most. You know what I'm saying? They're old school skills, man. With them baggy jeans and everything. So you just start up and say, yeah. But man, guys, if you've read up hearing my voice, it's quite tough. Look, I always believe in the sense of that basically, if you don't do it, nobody else will do it. And I believe that, we here taking up our time to help our mental well-being. You know what I'm saying? 100%. It's really good to get it off your chest, and and also to give a perspective that maybe not everybody here. So we're going to try this thing anyway. Still, guys, man. But 2025 is here, and what's happening in 2025? Liverpool luckily won the title due to the worst season ever, which I did say on this platform. I did say on his platform that to get rid to Qatar for Van Dijk and Mo Salah. I did say on his platform, I did say it to Marx, he needs to get rid of them to don't sign him onto the extended contract. And obviously Trent left, so we're discussing that at the end of the season. And it's obviously due to my allegiance to Man United, Liverpool didn't take my advice on. I
don't think anyone in forward to take your advice on at this moment in time, bro.
And I said Wirtz was a waste of money. Yeah, I said he's waste of money.
He's not a waste of money, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it. He's not a waste of money.
All right, we'll get into it. So we are where we are right now, and Man United has finished the lowest they've done ever in the Premiership, I think, this year. Under Amorim. You know what I mean? Everyone's on Amorim out. We're playing football with no midfield. And it is what it is. We're scoring goals now, though.
You're scoring goals now?
Yeah, man. That's what we couldn't do with them guys beforehand. So it's looking cool. But what's happened that's happened for majority of the past 5 seasons is who's top? Arsenal. That's been happening for the past 5 seasons.
Arsenal have always been like at the top or thereabouts, and they're doing their thing this season. But what's happened to Arsenal the previous seasons is literally that they've flopped. They've had a good season, and they get to round about this time. Or maybe give them till like January, February, and we just start seeing a decline in their performances.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but we ain't hit the end of December yet. We're coming there, we're a few days away, and I'm already starting to see what I believe to be cracks in Arsenal. So I'm wondering now if they're going to flop, Man City's going to come in and take over.
Yeah.
Because if that happens, and Arteta stays for another season, listen, them Arsenal fans can't. There's no way Arsenal fans can tell me now, right?
Man will die, you know, bro.
Every Arsenal fan, if he don't win this title this season, it has to be saying Arteta out, 100%. He has to be out, no doubt.
Man, you got my youth there, the light skinned boy, that always moaning and scrubbing in his room, in his pajamas, man.
Bro.
Bro, that man's got mad. If they don't win the title this year, I think they've assembled the best squad.
Yeah, they've got the best squad right now. We've always said Arsenal have always had a very good squad for the past few seasons. And I think most people have always said they've got the best defense in the Premier League. They've got strong attackers on the wings, solid midfield. Where there was always lacking was up top, because they were dropping points in games because the opportunities that were coming across that 9 yards, there wasn't someone to pull it away.
Yeah.
Now they've gone and invested in Gyökeres. Okay, Gyökeres hasn't done
Took us from Man United, you know.
Gyökeres hasn't done what I think Arsenal fans expected. But the point is, you've got personnel. You've got personnel positions now. And if your personnel now, and with you at the top of the league now, and you can't win that title, he has to be gone. He has to be gone.
He's got Jesus back now, hasn't he?
Well, it's not the Jesus that they need to win the title, that's for sure. They got Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, Jesus, you know. So, all right. So, Arsenal, can they win the title? Are they going to win the title?
Oh, man. I can't say they will win the title. That's my honest truth. I only can say that they should win the title. That's the only thing I can say about Arsenal, is that they should win the title. Whether they'll go ahead and do it, I don't know. Because, like I said, they're starting to see cracks now. At a point where Haaland is just like scoring goals for fun. His Man City are like 2 points behind. They've still got to play City. Villa are only like 3 points behind. They still got to play Villa. So I don't know. It's like, we're talking about Arsenal now, which have just like won the game 2-1 at home in a game they didn't score any goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two own goals.
Yeah.
They scored.
Yeah.
Or say the other team scored.
Yeah. Wolves scored all 3 goals in the game.
And let's not also put in perspective, Wolves are sitting firmly at the bottom of the league, bro, on 2 points. 2 points. 16 games in, 2 points. Do you understand? And so that's 2 draws.
Yeah.
They've gone to Arsenal, who are the leading team right now, the strongest team in the Premier League, the best defense in the Premier League. Okay, they've got injuries and stuff, but this is still Arsenal, which have been dominating the Premier League this season. And they've won 2-1, but you could argue and say they didn't really do a job on Wolves. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they didn't score. Wolves scored all 3 goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, take away those 2 goals, those 2 own goals away, Wolves win 1-0.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And the game before that, they weren't very convincing either. So, is there cracks? That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that's the Villa away, innit?
That's what I want to see.
But Villa's a hard away game anyway. It's unfair to kind of measure it from that one anyway. Still, yeah. But I firmly believe Arsenal has to win the title this season.
They have to.
I don't even want to say are they going to. They have to win the title this season, and I think they're going to. But they have to. They got no choice, bro. If they don't, it's called peak times. Yeah. Peak times. Okay, Man City. There's something wrong with them.
Yeah. I feel like Man City are at that place. Liverpool,
they boss you up, don't it?
Yeah,
they boss you up. But there's a point where the goal you got disallowed, in it.
The thing is, City are a team right now. I feel like they're at the point where Liverpool were a few seasons ago, where their defense isn't great, but they're outscoring teams. You know what I'm saying? Because Liverpool had that season where we were just scoring goals for fun. We had Mane, Salah, blah blah blah. We were just banging goals. I think then we had
Carragher.
No, we had Van Dijk and Matip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So
it wasn't too bad.
No, but they weren't as a pairing. You would say that's supposed to be a solid defense.
I think your midfield was the problem more then, because Fabinho was coming in and out.
Fabinho's coming in and out, but I think our midfield was fairly solid. I think our defense was always the issue, because Matip was okay, but he wasn't the best CB. Trent, everybody knows what his defensive thing is like. I think like I said, that season Liverpool were just outscoring teams. Do you know what I'm saying? We was dropping the goals anything, but we could score 3-4 goals in the game easy. I think City are at that point now where anyone could go City and potentially get points. But like I said, Haaland is finding some top form right now. The fastest player to reach 100 goals in the Premier League. And he's doing the thing. He's getting the goals to them. You know what I'm saying? And Foden is coming to form at the right time.
I know.
This
Foden
guy,
was dead.
wow.
It was dead last season.
Listen.
You know. And the thing is, nobody talked about how he flopped last season.
He flopped last season, bro.
He was terrible.
He flopped last season. But it's like the Holy Spirit breathing. Like,
yo, bro.
I just come back, bro.
Yo.
Them dry bones, bro.
Listen, mate. He looked like he had some dumb play drummers who sort of misses last season. But
I literally had to bring the guy back into my fantasy team, bro, because I'm thinking if I don't, I'm dropping points because this guy is just scoring goals as well now. So Foden on form, he's scoring. Haaland is scoring goals. So City are looking live. That's what I'm saying. Arsenal can't afford to drop points because City ain't going to give them a chance.
I don't know, man. There's a live game, Man United versus Villa. I don't want to do it live, but I want to get Steve in. Yeah, well, Villa. What are you saying about Villa? I think they're faking the funk.
You know what?
I think they're faking the funk, bro.
Yeah, I think
they got Jadon Sancho on the bench.
Yeah.
They're faking the funk.
I don't know what it is about Villa, but they're performing right now. They're third in the league. And I mean, there's two teams which have surprised me. I say there's one team which surprised me, the Villa. The other team which I predicted was Crystal Palace. You and H looked at me like I was crazy.
No. Behave yourself, bro. Behave yourself.
You and H looked at me like I was crazy, but Crystal Palace are literally.
It's when you get to the end of the road, bro. Boys, the men's in town, you know.
All I'm saying is Crystal Palace
not
are
the end of the road. You say.
I said they would finish in the top four. Guys looked at me like I was crazy. They're sitting firmly in fifth position.
Yo, man's just making sure his house doesn't get rammed.
I'm just putting it out there that Crystal Palace are doing the job so far this season, which I told Crystal Palace would do. So, yeah, them and Villa are probably the surprise teams. Sunderland is a surprise team as well this season. Everybody probably thought they would have gone straight back down.
Yo, Sunderland, it shows if you get the right type of player in, you know what I'm saying, character. And a player like Xtra, they lost Bellingham,
Yeah.
And moving forward, they ran through. Sneakily got in Xhaka. Sneakily got that that striker from Ajax. I didn't realize they got that the big strong brother there.
Thiago?
Bolu. I can't remember his name.
I know Thiago's doing the business for them as well.
Yeah. They got some good. Thiago's at Brentford. Brentford. He's doing alright as well. He's doing more than alright, man. He's a good striker, man. But yeah, I think that Sunderland's doing all right. Your cousins, man, Chelsea, walk around, bro. Like, you know,
Chelsea are a funny team, bro. It's like I
can't work them out, man.
Yeah, it's like they're fourth, so they're obviously doing something right. But it's one of them things you never know what Chelsea's going to turn up. But like, you don't know if you're going to go to Chelsea and get banged up, or you're going to go to Chelsea and then give them a tough. Chelsea are a weird team right now. They're like. Yeah, I can't place it. I don't feel that they can challenge for the title. Yeah. But on their day, they got players that can do a job. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to argue. Palmer, Neto, Pedro. Them man could do a job on you. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, it's like, they're a bit of a weird one for me, man. They kind of remind me of a Wimbledon back in the day when they were in the top flight. It's like Wimbledon always used to give teams trouble. Do you know what I'm saying? But you never expected Wimbledon to really like be one of the big boys. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. Yeah. I think they're recruiting. I don't know what they're recruiting for. It's like they're recruiting to sell. It just seems like a straight factory for footballers. They're not recruiting to win anything. They're not. You know what I mean?
It's not like how Man United will say, we need a striker. We'll go and get Sesko, or we'll need a midfielder. Chelsea, I feel like right now, it's like, this player's available. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying? They got money and they can spend, will spend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not. I don't feel that there's a strategy in who they're bringing in.
There is a strategy, but strategy is based upon how much money they can make.
Yeah.
It's a business model. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not a title winning model. Yeah. Because who would buy Garnacho?
Yeah, that was a big one for me. If you're a team like Chelsea, I wouldn't have expected them to go for Garnacho. Like when Garnacho left there, I was expecting Garnacho would have maybe gone to like a Brighton, Everton, even like a Leeds or
Seville, man. Yeah, he sent him over in Spain, but he needs to go to every damn club.
It's like, I wasn't expecting like a top flight team in the Premier League would have gone for him, but Chelsea have. Not sure what the division behind that was, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Garnacho just wanted to be in London, mate. They can have him, man. They're all costing him now.
I feel like Chelsea are looking at a team, especially like when their players come from like what should be a top team, and they're like, oh yeah, you've done well over there. We'll have him. They did the same with Sterling, but like I didn't understand them going in for Sterling personally. Chelsea, it's like it didn't make no sense to me.
Yeah. Sterling's still there. Wow.
When was the last time you saw him playing though? He's like,
he needs to go to America, man. You know the one there still. Just go America.
I think he can play in the Prem still, but he needs to be at a team where he needs to do like what Xhaka did, go to like a Sunderland, and then I reckon he'll get first team football.
Yeah, but I think I'm not saying devalue him, but you see, like he's at a stage of life. You're not going to get called up for England anymore, bro. I think they realised that you're Jamaican, the fact your Jamaican passport, and said,
well, you say that if he can go to a team, bro,
he ain't play for England ever again, bro.
But I tell you, okay, you know why I argue that.
Bro,
because like
even if he plays good, he's not playing for England again.
I don't know. I think if you had an English manager in charge of England, you could have said that. Because of who's the manager of England, yeah, right. I think he's got an opportunity.
He's German.
He's German, but he's one of the managers. He don't care about if you're English player or you're the ones that people think you should be playing. Yeah, if you're playing well, I reckon you'll get opportunity. And I think if Sterling goes to a team, like I said, like a Sunderland or whatever, where he's more likely going to get more first team football, and he can perform, he'll get a call up based on his performances. But I don't know.
I think you know what? You see how not so much Messi, but Messi and a few other players like Human Song, the one at Son from Tottenham. It's kind of mad it up in the US, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, just enjoy your football, bro. Go over there and mad up some people, man. You know what I mean?
I say this. I don't know his girl, yeah, right? But for what I've seen of his girl. The only place that she would go would be America. There's no way she would accept going to Saudi or one of them places there. It's either England or America. That's your choice.
We just know black women, yeah. They ain't going to no Korea or India where to play football.
America,
Australia.
or America or England, bro. Like, she ain't going to Saudi. I can't even see him doing the European ones like the Spains or the Italy.
If you go New York, LA, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Yo, all day long, in Florida, LA. Listen, bro, they be there, but they ain't going to no Ecuador League or Mexican League. Nah. Even if you're in a beautiful place, man. Nah, I'll see you when you come back up. When you come back home, you know what I'm saying? They're not moving out there. Nah, not at all, man. Not at all. Even if it's a Jamaican league, they say no. We're not going back to Jamaica. We're going to the US. So. Oh, we see what going with Sterling. I mean, obviously, being 26 points, a lot of teams are 26 points. But obviously, Man United is currently still above Liverpool, been above him for about a month now. Yeah. Obviously, if we clap them up at their yard and it's just been, they haven't recovered from that period there. And it's been Arne Slot out, bro, which I think I was happy you won the other day, so he doesn't get sacked. So, what are you Arne Slot out?
I am.
You
Slot
are.
out. I am Slot out. And
what?
I called this like I've been on record,
bro. Listen, 6 months in, you know, bro. No mercy, bro. No mercy. He won you a title. He won you a title last season.
I don't think he did.
He won.
There's some points to put out here.
Who was it?
There's some points to put out here, bro. Yeah, right.
Go on.
Firstly, like I said, we've got our WhatsApp group, we've got these podcasts. I've called it from time. I said that in Slot, we have another Amorim. I said that. I'm on record. Yeah. Not now. Let's take away that. Wait. Let's take away the fact that United are starting to pick up points for the past season or whatever period. Yeah, right. Amorim made me doing well at United. You started this podcast by saying you guys had your lowest finish last season, which is true. That was with Amorim. I've said that we've got an Amorim in Slot.
Got 10 hours more.
So when we came here, with Ant said that he didn't agree with me when I said that we won with a Klopp team, and he said because Klopp had the same team and he didn't win the season before. Good argument, but on the flip side of that argument, he didn't win But if Klopp was in charge of Liverpool for last season, he would have won because, like we all know, last season a lot of teams flopped. Man City flopped at the beginning of last season. Arsenal flopped at the beginning of last season. Liverpool came out guns blazing. You know what I'm saying? And we were playing the same tactic that we were playing under Klopp.
Yeah.
Playing the same players. The only thing Slot did that was different was Gravenberch was in and out with Klopp, playing as a midfielder, yeah, right? Sometimes playing as AM, where Slot's made him play as a DM. Yeah, I'll give him credit for that. He played Gravenberch as a DM. He was a revelation last season. But tactically and in terms of like squad selection, everything is the same thing as what Klopp was doing. Because let's not forget, Klopp didn't leave, yeah, right, at the beginning of a season. He left like midway season. You understand?
Yeah.
So literally, like, I think Slot wanted to come in, settle down, and just kind of be like, you know what? No, I'm sorry, that's wrong about Klopp, isn't it? That's wrong about Klopp. But,
he said he was going to leave.
Yeah, he said he was going to leave.
But he finished the season.
Yeah,
but the thing is, the problem was
yeah.
Man City won that season.
Yeah.
innit? So Man City completed the job. Last season, they couldn't get...
That's what it was. Klopp said it mid-season.
And Arsenal should have won the league last season, but they chipped over.
So now he's done that full season with Liverpool. Yeah, right. In what I consider to be the Klopp tactic, the Klopp team. This is his first season of building his own team.
Let him build.
Let him build. Let him build. Yeah, right. You bring in your own players. Every man just going to want to do their own tactic. Fair enough, I give you that.
He's bought in more players, but
He bought in real players. Here's the thing for me, right? There's two ways to look at it. If you won a title last season, right, with a certain personnel, certain tactics, right, regardless if people are saying to you, or people are saying it's Klopp's, if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. You won it, you dominated it, by February the league was done. Why are you trying to go on different this season just so you can say that you did this?
But you know, bro, it was an Indian summer, as I call it, bro. Because I told you, last season, Van Dijk and Salah, write them off, bro. Write it off, Konate, write it off. And what did you go and do? You sold your best young defender. You say,
okay.
What did you say that young player, that young defender? That's the biggest mistake you made.
Two things I'll say about this. I agree. I would never have said Kwanzaa. I'm also on record saying that. I would never have sold Kwanzaa. We should have kept him. Van Dijk here is on his way out. Konate and Kwanzaa, as far as I'm concerned, were the future CB partnership. Yeah. That was my opinion.
Konate was going to Real Madrid anyway.
You can't, even though like them two men are getting older, you can't have a title winning season with Salah being the top goal scorer, right? And then next season say get rid of him. Because last season, right, until that, maybe you can argue towards the end of the season from like March. But before that, there was no evidence of Salah slowing down. You know what I'm saying? And even now, I don't think that what we're seeing is evidence of Salah slowing down. I feel what we're seeing now is one, Salah having to adjust to Slot's new way of style and playing. And two, I think people are underestimating just how much of a difference it makes you, right, when the person that you're used to playing behind you is gone. Trent's gone. Salah on that right-hand side this season has had to play with about 4 or 5 different right-backs.
Oh, but no, I totally agree with you. But
I didn't boo Bradley. You
guys booed Trent.
Don't say you guys. I didn't boo Trent. I didn't boo Trent.
I heard boos, man.
I didn't boo Trent.
Who booed? But they were boos, said it.
See, they're all boos, yeah, right? And I think it was more, the boos were there, I think, more because of the way he went about and done it at the end. Because don't forget, he did that interview and stuff here before the season was even done. You know what I'm saying?
But it shows you how good the Liverpool schooling system is to teach Spanish.
I think that, and that's the other thing as well, that like the fact that he was able to go and do the Spanish thing over there means that it was on the papers from a long time. So I think that kind of stuff here, right, is what caused the fans to boo. But then when you saw like the final game of the season come here and the fans had a time for it to settle here, we saw a completely different thing. The stands were standing up, clapping, applauding him. They realised, you know, let's be fair. This guy's been with us for 20 odd years. Let's support him.
Essential respect.
So we saw that side of things, yeah. But like I said, Salah, he has played different right back pairings. Trent has known Salah. Salah can make certain runs, and Trent would know when to pass that ball and we know the quality of Trent on those passes. So Salah would get there. Do you know what I'm saying? His thinking was Trent's thinking was so quick here, right, that it works with Salah. Bradley is a good defender. Gomez is a good defender here, right? Szoboszlai is a midfielder that Slot's mates going to.
What happened to my guy Boateng?
Huh?
Is it Boateng? Frimpong.
Frimpong plays right back, but don't forget, that's not his actual position. He's an attacking midfielder.
He's a wing back. He can even.
He's official position, right? When you as a player.
No. You bought him as a right back as a replacement for Jordan.
We bought him as a right back.
I told you he wasn't right back.
We bought him as a right back, but his official position, right, is an attacking player. That's his official position.
Mm-hmm. And who made that official?
No, he was. If you see where he was, if you look at his football career, right, he's only
he played right back for Lightspeed.
He played right back, but that's not when you watch where he's actually supposed to be playing, right. But he was supposed to be an attacking midfielder. The manager that was there at Leipzig came in and made him go to right back because of his pace and all that kind of stuff. But he's been a majority of his footballing career.
Not Leipzig. It's the one where
I know.
It works.
Majority of his footballing career, he's been an attacking player.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Which is why if you watch some of the earlier Liverpool games this season, he actually was playing as an attacking player.
It's quite effective.
Position, you know what I'm saying. So
he puts the ball in nice. Yeah. He's a good crossover. So I think
there's a lot of things regarding Salah's dipping form. Like I said, how Slot's using him, and as well as the fact that he doesn't know who's playing behind him. Like each game, you know what I'm saying. He has to play with so many different right backs. So I think there's all these little things to look at.
On the Salah point though, are you this tit for tat that is had with Carragher? Yeah, who are you? On side? Are you on side of Salah?
I'm on the side of Salah. Carragher's an idiot, and I say this as a big Liverpool fan. Carragher's an idiot. What did Carragher win? Did Carragher ever win a Premier League title? No. Has he ever scored even like a tenth of the goals Salah scored? No. Liverpool have been successful over the past. Let's just look at the past 5 seasons. Past 5 seasons, you take away any of Salah's. You take away all of Salah's goals. Liverpool don't win anything. Anything, bro. Not any FA Cup, not any League Cup, not Champions League, nothing. If you take away Salah's goals,
remember when you won the UEFA?
Literally, the past 5 years, I think we've won pretty much everything, bro. We've pretty much won everything. Even like the World Cup, the World Club Cups. We won everything.
Yeah.
Take away all of Salah's goals, Liverpool don't win a single trophy in the past 5 years. That's just my opinion. Carragher's an idiot because for someone that claims to know football, he's talking like he don't know football, bro. Because like I said, the points I've just made in terms of the guys playing behind him, the changing the tactics, all this stuff, right, he should be looking at. Liverpool, right, and in fact, let me take away Liverpool. Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, any team that you can try and say the top team here, right? For them to be a successful team, they cannot be a one-man team. Do you understand? Saka goes out of Arsenal injured, right? Arsenal continue to win.
100%, man. 100%,
You take certain man out of Man United, right? They're going to continue to play the way they're playing. Do you know what I'm saying? Chelsea. So you can't look at Salah saying, because he's not scoring or because he's not tracking back. Salah's never tracked back. Never tracked back. So why now? Because are you going to start saying he's not tracking back? He's never done that. So why is that an issue now?
So why is it when Ronaldo does the same thing as Salah to Man United, who arguably are a bigger club than Liverpool, probably the only club that got chance to say that to Liverpool, not by trophy, but you know what I mean, by in terms of my you know what I mean, in terms of because they're more blew up at the right time for that, How come Ronaldo, when he crossed off Man United, same period, same sort of period, people stood by Ronaldo quicker, from when Salah called it out? Was it that because he did it through Piers Morgan, he did it official, but Salah, is it like the Egyptians are coursing, going, hold on a second, why are you picking on, he's your friend today?
I think it's a bit slightly different with Ronaldo and Salah, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, go on, why is it different?
The reason it's different with Ronaldo, right, because Liverpool have been playing good football for 5+ seasons now, right? When Ronaldo said it, right, Man United were already going through a difficult time. Because they had that season where Rashford was blazing, right? But
that was the season before. So Ronaldo came into a thing where we could have gone on for the title.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but United were at a stage where, like, okay, if you think of the history of Man United, right? Even now, let's take a bit away, like how well Arsenal's Man City are doing. Just looking at United and the history of Man United, any Man United fan would say United should be a team challenging in the top 3. Yeah. It should, right now, it should, in terms of...
it should be Arsenal, Man City, Man United. Yeah. It could easily be that. Yeah.
Right. So when you see Ronaldo, and don't forget, even regardless of how well or not well United were doing, every United fan I was hearing was cussing off the laziness of Rashford, the people like Anthony, all this kind of stuff. Ronaldo is a different breed of player. You understand? And when he came up in United his first term there, he was with a different breed of player. He was used to them, them man being like getting in early, leaving late, giving heart for heart on the pitch here, right? You go to United here, right? You know that United giving you beast mode for 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, training I heard was a nightmare back then days, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So now he's come back here, and all he's seen is these young boys who are more interested in going on TikTok and doing dancing, and men who are not tracking back. And guys who when United are, a team goes to United and they score a goal before United, or every man's head is going down here, right? This is what he's seen. And he's thinking, wait a second here, right? I've come up with all these big man. If Man United went 1-0 down in the era of Roy Keane's ripping up every man in that team and saying, listen, you fix it up. We got you know what I'm saying? And then when you go in half time, Ferguson, mess the man up.
So you got to go to Keane and you got Ferguson.
Ronaldo's come back to United for that because of that passion, that love he has for the club. This is where he made the biggest name of his career before he did the rest of his journey. And he's seen mess. And Ronaldo is not that kind of player that's not going to say something. You know what I'm saying? Even now. When you look at Ronaldo on his social media, stuff like that, Ronaldo's in swimming pool, like doing laps, bruv, and like doing exercises and weights and gym. But he when he's not on the pitch, the man is preparing his body to go out there and give 100%. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So when he's at a club now and he's looking around him and like he's thinking, I'm giving all this effort, putting all this thing into it, and this is what you guys are doing. He's gonna speak out. And don't forget, Ronaldo had already hit that status of I've won everything there is to win in club football.
Yeah.
And I've started winning stuff internationally now with my country, and I'm coming in here with you, so I've got a lot of wisdom to give. So he's speaking to certain man, and what I was hearing coming out of United was that he was trying to pull some of them younger guys up, and they weren't feeding him. So they started having beef with Ronaldo because they didn't want to be him talking to them and picking them up. And he was literally only doing to them what people like Roy Keane was probably doing to him. You know what I'm saying? But the mentality now in football, especially with these young players, not just at United, but in football in general, is very different.
It's soft.
So it's like
that's soft, man.
And I think that's why it's different. That's why it's different with Ronaldo because there was already grumbles before he was good. Yeah. Salah's coming off the back of winning a title and doing that. So people are a bit like, I'm not too sure if you should be saying that because we've just won a title and blah blah blah.
Do you think he should go this winter? Oh, I don't think it's ridiculous. I think this is the perfect segue for him to leave the club.
This is the thing for me. If Salah came this season and he was doing what he was doing last season in terms of goal scoring, nobody would be saying nothing.
No.
This is the thing. If there's not one player in football, other than maybe Messi and Ronaldo, that doesn't have a different form at some point, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different form. We've seen it with some of the top in the Premier League, Rooney, Shearer. All these guys at some point have had a dipping form.
I totally agree with you, but do you see Arne Slot, your manager, really decide to stick with the old guard or to just basically say, you know what, mate, just hold the bench. Let me go with what's out there. You know what I'm saying? Let me go with the young guys out there. And that's what it looks like he's doing. And I think for the future of Liverpool, isn't the wisest thing to do?
That is the wisest thing to do. And because if you look at the history of what Liverpool did under Klopp here, right? One thing that everybody knows Klopp was good for is bringing in them young man. You know what I'm saying? In fact, we were winning cups here by using them young man. So I'm always going to be a champion to bring in the young guys and give them a turn. But here is my thing. Apart Liverpool, of the past couple games, we picked up some points. That might be a turn of form for us. I don't know. We'll see. But if Liverpool are playing bad in general, and let's not get it twisted. Salah's not the only person playing bad. The whole team is playing bad, apart from maybe Szoboszlai and Alisson. You know what I'm saying? And Ekitike. Everybody else is playing bad. That means Gakpo, who's playing on the left, is playing bad. Wirtz is playing bad. McAllister, Van Dijk.
Yeah, man, McAllister.
Everybody's playing bad, bro. So you take out Salah, right? Who are you putting in this position? Another guy that's playing bad. If you're going to play another guy that's playing bad in this position, you might as well leave him there because at least you know he's got that quality that at any given time he can score. Do you know what I'm saying? The only person in that team that I think you can't take out right now is Ekitike, right? But with Salah, like I said, we haven't got a natural replacement for him. We haven't got replacement for him.
Yeah.
It's not... Ekitike can also play on the wings. Yeah, right? So it could be argued, Ekitike is in form, you could put him where Salah is, but then you're losing him up front, and Isak's not on form. Because if you put Ekitike on the right, Isak has to play up top.
But the thing is, okay, so do you... All right, who is... Because for me, you're basically saying you'll pick Ekitike over Isak.
Right now, yeah, 100%.
So,
100%,
who is you attacking for Liverpool? If you said, right, we got Man City on the weekend.
Bro, I'm not even talking about attacking for. If it was my choice, we would play 4-3-3 like we've been doing for the past few seasons.
But I mean, who's that attacking me? You know the guy in between.
I would
go on. Who's playing on your left?
Wirtz.
Not Gakpo.
Nope.
Okay, Wirtz. Okay, Wirtz on your left.
Ekitike up top and Salah on the right. And I was going to tell you why.
Right. Yeah. And who in behind?
If you're playing in the manager's current formation, then it's got to be Szoboszlai, isn't it?
Okay, who would you play in that role? If it's not this formation.
Lord, like I said, Liverpool predominantly been playing a 4-3-3 prior to this season. So then once you've done those three, now you're looking at Raven Birch as a DM, McAllister, Szoboszlai is just in front of him.
Yeah.
But in the formation that he's doing, like I said, it would be literally, for me, it would be Wirtz, Ekitike up top, Salah, Szoboszlai just behind.
So who's on the bench? So you got Gakpo. You've got
Gakpo will sit on the bench for me.
Is it Gakpo? You've got Isak.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money on the bench, you know.
It's a lot of money on the bench, but this is the thing. One, no Liverpool fans told us to go and spend that amount of money on Isak. That's the club and the manager, so I don't care about that. But football is let's get twisted for the fans and for the club. Football is a game of results. The fans want to see you win. The club and those in power want to see you win because that means more money in their pockets. So if you're looking at and you're saying to yourself, we spent 80 million or whatever it was on Ekitike, and then we spent all that money on Isak, and you're looking at it and you're saying to yourself, who is in form right now? Who's going to score? Is Ekitike. I don't care if you spent 150 mil. If you're going to put him up top and we're going to get the 3 points, you play him. You don't say, you know what, I've paid 150 mil, we might not win, but let's play him because we paid that much. Because what are you going to do?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel.
So I would play Ekitike, and the thing is, with Salah, if Salah was to go, I'm thinking, who do we put in this position? Because Salah on form is a lot of goals for Liverpool. So who do you bring in that's going to get you to... Because that's from that side of the pitch, for the past number of seasons, we've had at least 20 goals minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So losing Salah on that side is losing 20 goals a season. So where do we get those goals from? That's the thing. You need somebody that's going to come in there and deliver. And that's why I'm saying put Wirtz on the left. Wirtz for us isn't scoring a whole load of goals. But if you look at... since he started playing Wirtz on the left for the past 3 games, a lot of the creativity that's allowed us to get the goals we've come from has come from Wirtz.
Okay.
Even the commentators in the past 2 games, they didn't get into and whatnot, they've been praising him because, and I've been saying, and again, listen, I wish I could put our chat up on this podcast, brother. You guys can see that I've been calling for Wirtz to be on the left from the beginning of the season.
I put enough shorts out there, bro. People see. But the thing is, I still don't. All right, and right. So guys, if we think we're dedicating the show to the demise of Liverpool, but we are looking at who you've purchased. Yeah, who do you see? Do you have hope for Isak? I think he'll come through for you.
I think Isak will come through.
Yeah, he'll come through.
He's very unfortunate in the sense of how his season started, and then his general fitness, and then the fact that Ekitike's come in and he's hit the ground running. He just put pressure that people expect him to play.
I don't think people realise I think him and Gyökeres, I don't think people realise not having a pre-season. Even if you was going, even if you didn't come from another, even if you pre-season with another club and you come in, you can't sit down at home playing FIFA, and then walk into the season.
Yeah.
When you've got players like Shemenya and all these guys, who I see on your screen there, but you know what I'm saying, who are training properly and working hard, who are just inches behind you. The thing is, guys, football in 2025 is not the football of 2000.
No, it's
You
not.
say you can't come back into a team like when Paul Scholes came back from retirement. And you're baller. You can still ball out. These days, bro, you got to be physically sharp.
You have to. And this is the thing that I think the mistake Isak made because of the drama that was going on in Newcastle, he wasn't training and going on tour with them. If I was Isak during that period, because don't forget, Isak has before Newcastle, he's played at other teams. I would have contacted my old team or other teams which I potentially have a relationship with, or just inquired about, because we've seen it before where players will go to play pre-season with another team just to do training, just to keep fit.
Bro, you can speak to a Rochdale, a local club like that, bro. But I just say to them, I want to train with you, and they will love it, man. Just say, yo, he's £1,000.
I think that's the mistake he made, because like I said, you've got players like Ronaldo, which like if he's not at no club, you know that he's giving 100% training in and out all the time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, Everett said he goes to Ronaldo's yard just to chill. And that man's like this, he's like this, he eat chicken with no seasoning, and then he straight away, he's doing 1-2 touch in the garden. It's like, we just trained this morning.
And that's what I'm saying, it's a different breed of player. I remember listening to Beckham, bro, in an interview, and he was saying, like literally, he used to spend his weekends in his garden, just trying to hit top bins. Just practicing free kicks. So while everyone's out drinking and this, that, and the other, man's in his yard practicing free kicks constantly. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of play you want, that even outside they live, sleep, and eat football.
Because the thing is, when the Cantona came into Man United, it was a culture where all them younger players saw. All that generation of all them guys saw this geezer that shocked the whole system. When that coach back then when we was younger, being a footballer, all you have to do is go in for 3 hours a day and you're nice, you know what I mean? But he was coming from a culture of like, I watch a lot of Serie A, and these guys are going into in the morning, in the afternoon, it's a whole day experience. In the British culture, it was very 3 hours. But he was there before people started, and people still talk about this today. Cantona was before and after, and that was the positive influence of European football, was a dedication towards the IQ element of the game and the technical ability of the game. It wasn't just a case of, you got it. You develop it as well.
Yeah, I generally think that in terms of like Isak, Gyökeres, Sesko, we might not see the best of these guys till the next season.
Next season, 100%. Next season,
where they can have a full-on pre-season with their team. Because don't forget, pre-season, most teams play about 10 games, bro. Go abroad, play about 10 games.
Yeah, man.
And then you come back and you do your training and stuff like that. So you can't underestimate, because if you look at it like that, I can't remember how many games Liverpool did pre-season, but let's just say for argument's sake it's 10. Despite what training he does with the boys now, despite what games he's played in the Prem now, he will always be 10 games behind these guys in fitness. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I look at it. So, and like I said, TK's hit the ground running, and that's the biggest problem for him. He's not fit, and there's a striker that he's supposed to be ahead of, who is actually scoring in nearly in every other game at least for us right now. So it's a problem for him.
Could get a head start, man. But away it goes, man. But you listen, guys. We spent a bit more time on Liverpool anyway. So but we expected. But do you see them top 4 this season?
I think the league is close enough for it to be top 4. We were speaking before the podcast. There's about 22 games left of the season. We're literally 10 points behind Arsenal, which is 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying 3 games and 1 draw. You want to put it that way, which means that and anything can happen in football. We saw Arsenal drop points. We saw Arsenal nearly drop points. Man United pretty much dropped points yesterday. Yeah, so it's easy. We've seen City drop points this season, so I think any team can drop points, because if we have one week of Arsenal losing and that week Liverpool win, that now puts us only 7 points behind them. You know what I'm saying? Which is like less than 3 games. So
literally 5 games, you could just change it over a 5-game period. If it happens,
I think Liverpool's aim right now has to be top 4. Title's gone, as far as I'm concerned. That title is between Arsenal and City for me right now.
And the thing is, you're looking at teams like Newcastle. They're down there. They're not far out. Newcastle, Tottenham, away games that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, and there's a lot of games you don't want to. You don't want to play. You have to be up for it, and they'll come back and haunt you. That's what I'm saying to you. Villa's put a good run together. Let's see if they can keep it up anyway. Still, let's see how it goes from there. But guys, we're gonna move it on. We're gonna move it on because what's happened from the last show was that sneakily. They had the World Cup, FIFA World Cup 2025. I think Trump's making it impossible for anybody to get into the country. I'm not blaming Trump, but whoever decides that, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be at odds with him just in case I want to go. I mess up my socials on that one, but we love Trump, man. Yeah. Make America great again. You know what I mean? With Europeans that have reached there anyway, but. A joke is someone wants me to go to America that period as well. Oh, goodness.
They probably got some algorithm, which is scouting the internet for any mention of Trump's name.
I'm done, I'm done. I am so done. I don't cuss off people, but I'm so done. I know I'm so done with that, man. I'm able to say, you are banned. But saying that, I have got a, what you call it, Esther?
Oh yeah.
I got 3 Esther, so I should be able to. I should be right. What is it, guys? Right, so I can't believe it, guys. For the World Cup 2026, you got Group A, Group B, Group C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Incredible. How about you, bro? I remember Group A, B, C, D. That's all it used to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? All it used to be.
Now, bro.
I bet it's just like absolutely crazy. I think it's going to be a massive festival of football, but you'll get lost until the quarterfinals. But let's go through they've already done this, and bear in mind, there is going to be other qualifiers in it. So I'm glad they've done this very early, actually, because it's actually quite a wise thing to do because people can actually plan their trips and what's going on anyway. Still, but. Group A is going to be Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and a UEFA Playoff D winner. Now, I'm not going to be speculating too much. That could be Italy, I think, or whatever. I don't want to speculate too much into that. But looking at that. That's a soft. Anybody who wants to get out of that group, it's up for them. I think South Korea, based upon history, should be okay. But again, they're always flattered to deceive, and all it takes is for South Africa, Mexico. I don't think they're that good as what they used to be. So for me, South Africa could end up being the European team. If I'm at Italy. I'm hoping. I don't know if that's Italy's route.
No, that's Italy's in group is for B. So for Group A, the potentials to get into Group A would be Denmark, Czech Republic, Ireland, and who's MKD?
Is it MKD? Is that Macedonia? I wonder if that's Macedonia.
That's what I was thinking. So those are the 4 teams that have to play for Group A, and I think it's going to be between Czech and Ireland.
I think South Africa has got a good chance to get out of that mess. And I think it'd be good. Obviously, I want to be big up to my African people, them still anyway. So obviously, we bias towards them.
I think potentially they could finish that group top.
Easy.
So.
But a Mexico and a South Korea. Mexico's at home though. Oh, you should get bad. Bro, you know what I'm saying? You're in altitude. You know what I'm saying? You're playing above 1,000. If you're not ready, you're not ready, bro. And that's where they will catch out the European teams. That's another thing. They can't handle heat. I'm sorry to my... You always get a full sorry for teams like Sweden. You know what I'm saying? And when you see a gingerhead brother, you're like, bro, he's going to have a long day. And they're just red, going... Yo,
the South Africans will be used to the heat.
They'll be cool. But the height, but they should be cool with the height as well because they got some high spaces there anyway. So that's that group. I think South Africa will definitely get through. As for the rest, I believe South Africa can be top there. And one of my youths in my team is from Zambia. He says, "Watch out! There's a baller for South Africa. That's a top baller." Group B, Canada, who. The US manager Marx, has gone in and done a decent job in Canada Qatar, Switzerland now could be top of this group easy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if Italy gets through their, is that Italy's one?
Yeah, that's
Is
it.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Italy gets through their little squeeze, Italy and Switzerland will be a good face-off, and that may hamper Canada.
Yeah.
But again, we always moan about these nations, and say that they're not ready. But Qatar and Canada can shock somebody.
Yeah, I think Canada will probably pull out some shocks. They might be one of those teams where everyone's kind of like underestimating them.
Yeah.
But we'll see what comes, and it should be a good one.
All right. Group C, Brazil, Morocco. You got Haiti and Scotland.
I think the way you've said those first two is exactly how it's going to finish.
Morocco and
Brazil.
Yeah,
I think that's how
yeah.
it's going to finish.
Yeah, but
This
Brazil
might even be the final layout.
Bro, you know what? I can see Morocco causing Brazil problems.
Yeah. Brazil is not the Brazil we've come to know and love over the years. So Morocco's got a squeeze in.
If they can get Esquivel, what's his name? Esteval. If Esteval gets a good season in, bro, that could be. You know when Ronaldo had that first season, but the next season he just became something special.
But this is the thing, like Brazil right now is like, could it be argued that the majority of the goodness in Brazil for this World Cup is in their attack? How strong is their defense and their midfield really? They got a good goalkeeper in Alisson and Edison, but.
Okay, you got Alisson in goals. The right back and left. But you remember you used to have Cafu with better colours, bro. It's just dead food.
Yeah.
It's dead food right now. They have got it's a point, man. And they're still playing Casemiro in it. Yeah,
That's
so
the thing.
yeah. But attack wise, Vinny, Cunha, Richarlison, you baller. You got Escobar, he's doing well. Is that midfield because they're playing my guy from Newcastle in there, and they've still played Paquetá? I don't know why they're playing Paquetá for.
You know what? I don't know, but it's
like you can't find a bit of ball in Brazil.
Like I said, it's like that's why I said that the team right now is their attack.
Look at Neymar. Neymar could make a comeback.
That's what I was about to say. Is Neymar going to the World Cup? That's the question I want to know.
Well, he's trying to ting in Brazil, innit? He's in the Brazilian league and he's still doing the bits and bobs there still, yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. It'd be a good mascot.
That sounds like a disrespect, bro.
It'd be a good mascot. I still think Neymar can do a thing, but you can't with the players like you gotta let the youngsters go through. Cunha, bro, got that energy, you know. I saw him taking about 4 players yesterday.
See, you know, the thing with Neymar for me, right, is that
you had your chance.
He's had his chance, and he's always been in a team with big ballers. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, like your Messi and Suarez and your
MSN.
Mbappe. And it's like I don't know. It's like I feel like he hasn't had an opportunity to really be like by himself, the main guy to show what he can do. The only time he's done that is in Saudi, and like what I was seeing over him in Saudi, I didn't like. I really didn't like. It's like. The guy, for me, I felt the guy went over there and he was disrespecting the players, disrespecting the league. He's doing like kick-ups and flick-ups over players during games. And I'm like, what about sportsmanship and all this kind of stuff? You're being a bit of a showboat. And I didn't like it. So, but, yeah. For me, he's a wasted talent. He kind of reminds me of...
Because he see James Rodriguez for Colombia. He's focused. And he's because the same generation of ballers, because they came through the same time. And James is doing for Colombia what Neymar should be doing for Brazil.
Neymar kind of reminds me of like what's that Brazilian guy that they back in the day they had at City, Rubinho.
Straight away,
it's like all the talent in the world, but it's like
Adriano as well.
Didn't achieve all that he should have done.
Adriano is another one.
Yeah.
There's a few Brazilians, man. There's a few of them that never achieved. But yeah, so either way, man, we'll be just stand by. But Haiti, man, Haiti's in
That's
there, man.
Team.
Yeah, boy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
surprise team.
I am getting my Haiti, bro, guys. I'm gonna do my best to get a Haitian. Yo, I'm gonna check. I got some Haitian friends. I got a Haitian friend in America. I'm gonna reach out to him, man. Richard Dolphin, man. I'm gonna reach out to him, a rapper. We bring him over. I want my Haiti shirt. I don't want no knockoff version from
the
New York.
official
I
thing,
want my official Haiti shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'll be defiant. The first Caribbean nation who got independent of their masters. I want to wear that shirt. And that would definitely confirm me for not going to the US next year. I'm saying that. But no, I want that shirt, man. I don't care about the voodoo rubbish. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Drop two cross. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And we're all good, man. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's me. And Scotland, you know, you got Scottish in here, innit?
Hell no.
I mean,
No, but you're getting a bit too far now, man.
I mean, Marx was from St. Lucia, you know what I'm saying? If he's Jamaican, he's definitely got Scottish in here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every Jamaican's got Scottish in them. But yeah, Scotland, bless their heart. But you know, McTominay, he's in the top 50 players of the world. He's boarding out, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Come on, he was in top 50. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's boarding out, bro. He's boarding out, bro. So he's boarding out. But anyway, let's move on to Group D. Group D is United States of terrible America. Not terrible because America's terrible, but because they have just been pants, bro. Under Pochettino. Pochettino hasn't recovered since he beat him in the final.
It's like...
It's your fault.
since that last good American team that was in the World Cup, right, that we all know, like, they haven't
Alexei, that one with Alexei, Dempsey and them ones there, they're ballers.
They haven't been a team like that for a while.
Remember Kobe Jones, Roy Wegley, they never had much ballers then. They just had a couple ballers and they just were a good unit. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But they're not the same anymore. But
they got more ballers now.
But the ballers that you're talking about, they don't play for America yet, really. The ones that I call ballers are people that they brought over to the American League, but not that actually play for the American country.
No. I'm talking about, like, you see, which is for you got my guy who plays for Fulham. Yeah, you got another guy who plays for Crystal Palace, the big Afro youth. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
They're okay.
Yes, and you got Mike McKinney, who plays for Juventus. He scored the other day. You know what I'm saying. You know, so you got Adams who plays for Bournemouth. You know what I'm saying. They got a few good ballers. You got another player plays for Leeds. So they got dotted ballers around the place. Pulisic for AC Milan. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, but he's done his time, man. He's like,
oh, come on, man. Come on.
How old is Pulisic now?
Pulisic's not that old. He's about 26.
Is he? I feel like he's older. Let me check it.
Yeah, because he's been a baller from when he's used. I bet he's about 26, 27.
How old is this guy? Christian Pulisic. How old are you? Speak to me. Yeah, he's 27.
I know my American stuff, mate.
Do you know what it is? He's been on this team for so long.
Yeah, from Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, Borussia Dortmund.
I feel like if I didn't know he was 27, I would honestly think that he was in his 30s.
And they got
been on that scene for so long.
Yeah, they got a lot of. They got Balogun as well. They got Balogun as well. Yeah, so they just need to hit form. They can get it together. But in their group is United States, Paraguay. Be very careful of South American teams. But don't be. I find that teams like Paraguay, they just seem to flop when it comes to the World Cup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whatever. Australia, they seem like they're not. I call them the British C team, not even B team. You know what I mean? It's like the team. If there's a British Isles, they're like the Wales level.
Because like I look at these teams and all I keep remembering is like they're players from old. You know, so for them it'd be like Viduka and them man there. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Harry Kewell, man. What is it, man? Harry Kewell.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
they had a better team then.
Yeah. They definitely did.
And they had Vieri. People don't know this, you know. Vieri, a baller, you know, played for Italy. He could have played for Australia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's Australian. You know what I'm saying? That's how, it's crazy. And the UEFA playoff C position, who's coming out of that group?
So in the group C, there isn't. The playoff ones going to group D. So Turkey. I think Turkey
would cause a problem in that group.
Yeah. I think Turkey would be the ones to come through.
The European team in that C thing, Rob. Who else is in Turkey's way?
I think that's Slovakia and is that Kosovo?
Kosovo, yeah. Oh yeah, Turkey, but there's another team that's half decent in that, I'm sure. Is that it? Okay, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Turkey.
Turkey. Turkey's a problem. Yeah, 100%. So that'll be there. Now, Group E, Germany, who I think is not that great right now. I think they're not great at all. They got this new kid coming through in Bayern Munich. He looks all right, but you know, I mean, they're not great. They're good. They'll get to the quarterfinals, but then when it comes to the crunch against the big teams, they'll lose. They'll flop. That's my personal opinion. Karakou, who that should be Jamaica now. As far as I'm concerned, Jamaica should be right there. That's their own fault. Karakou, you know what I'm saying? They'll do a nice thing, but they'll get blown away by Germany. But well done for getting there, and you got every right to be there. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Cape d'Ivoire, that's going to be, bro. That's going to be a tight group, bro. Because Ecuador are balling out as well. Ecuador, if you don't know people, Ecuador's causing a problem. They've got some of the best young talent in South America right now, even more talented than Brazil. You know what I'm saying?
See, you would expect that Germany should win this one.
No.
You don't think so?
But Germany's got problems.
They got problems, but they should. But they've got enough about them that they should still be the guys to come through there, I reckon. Because they still got some ballers, man, and like.
Bro, they're gonna find some Bantu tribe, Ivory Coast, bro. Ivory Coast is gonna cause a problem, bro. They're gonna cause a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ivory Coast and Senegal are two tough teams from Africa, bro. Yeah. That's like basically them teams, and they're no more longer B teams from France. They're usually seen as French B teams. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're not anymore, man. They're weighty. Because I
reckon. I don't know. Thing is, because all these teams did so well in their respective leagues before they got to this stage, I don't know who I'd call. Yeah, because Karakou is a big surprise, and they were like playing.
Karakou will be bottom of this group, 100%. Not because No, Karakou's bottom, bro. Good boy. Listen, but don't get twisted. Ivory Coast is gonna show Karakou, this is what happens when you're pure blood, man. Pure blood them all up there longer.
And Ecuador, a funny thing, bro.
Ecuador, man, they're still doing the things in the jungles, man. They the rebellious slaves, man. They're pure blood out there,
bro. Like, you might be surprised.
Well, I'm telling you straight, people. Ecuador and Ivory Coast are gonna be a problem for Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Trust me upon that. Trust me upon that. Next group, my bullet with Holland. Oh, I need to text my wedding to get my Dutch trim up, get my Rude Holly hairstyle on. Holland, Netherlands, forgive me, for people out there who beat me apart for that one. Japan, you got UEFA B winners, and then you've got Tunisia.
Yeah. That's going to be a tough one as well, bro. Because that selection.
Japan out easy, bro.
No,
what's the player selection from UEFA?
That's what I was saying is the problem, because I don't know who I would pull out of that one. It's like you got Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, and Albania. That's a tough four, to choose from in terms of who would come through.
But I can see Holland just topping this group.
Holland to top the group. I'm talking about just because obviously they got for the four that have to qualify.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's tough to decide which of them four is going to qualify to make it in that group. But Holland should win that one.
Yeah.
It might even be a case of the same what I was saying before. The first two that's on the list there.
I think Japan. I think Japan and Holland.
Japan will be the ones.
Would be the ones out to that one. So I do feel that the teams are doing the playoffs for a reason. Yeah. For absolute reason. Group G. Sorry guys if you think this is taking ages, but it is bare teams in this thing, man. Belgium, Egypt, Iran.
That could be the first two again.
And New Zealand.
That's probably the first two again. Belgium and Egypt should go through there.
Yeah, man. Mo Salah needs to do a thing still, innit?
Yeah.
It's his last chance.
I mean, Egypt's not going to win the World Cup. Let's just make that straight. But Salah can go there, make people put respect on his name, remember who he is.
Belgium has weak spots.
They've always had weak spots. That's the thing. Even when they've had ballers, bro. It's like the teams. When we look at the players that have come from Belgium, they should have hit World Cup finals like every year, man.
Nah, the one they messed up was when Wales duppied them in the quarterfinals. Wow. Yeah, that was their tournament to win.
Because you're talking about they had some ballers through there. It's like
Dembele. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Dembele.
Even when they had like Hazard and Lukaku and De Bruyne and they've had ballers.
But they got weak on the belly. You can get to them, but they can still. It depends if they got a fit Kevin De Bruyne. If they haven't got a fit Kevin De Bruyne, I still think you can trouble them. They got some good players, but yeah.
But I still think Belgium and Egypt for that group, 100% for me.
Yeah. Okay, Group H, Spain, my cousins in Cape Verde. You know what I'm saying? So we do it. You know what I'm saying? Cape Verde, just letting everyone know there's a Portuguese, African territorial area still, you know what I mean? Where all my cousins are at. Anyway, you got them guys there. You got Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. Ooh, Uruguay.
So I think we both agree Spain will finish top there.
Uruguay?
I don't know who Uruguay? You would have to probably say Uruguay.
They got
just
your
based on
striker.
history. Yeah. They haven't got my striker because he don't play for us no more. And like, you know, he was a bit of an egg at Liverpool. But yeah, I think Spain will finish top, and then it'll be for them three to battle it out. I don't know who I'd call. Probably Uruguay to be second. But if they don't perform, then it could be any of them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, Spain, yo. Next group. Now, this is going to be a group, man. France. This is Group I. France, Senegal, FIFA playoff 2 winners and Norway. I think the 2 winners would be either either Iraq and
Bolivia.
Iraq, Bolivia. Whoever comes out there, they're going to get battered by France. France is looking. France is going to be. I think this could be France's World Cup, bro.
Yeah, it could be France's World Cup. This is definitely a group that's going to be finishing France and Senegal. They'll be your top, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. But Senegal, get it right, they're going to cause trouble. But Norway, Haaland.
That's all they've got, though, bro. That's all they've got.
No, what Odegaard?
Odegaard hasn't been on form this season.
No. He did come out. He did ball out the other day for Arsenal.
Yeah, but he's not the Odegaard that we've seen for the past how many seasons?
Yeah, but internationally, man, they got a couple. They got a couple guys in there, man.
I can't see it because even Haaland, like as well as he's doing here, right, it's because he's done well on club level because the clubs he's been at, he's been surrounded
by supply.
Ballers,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
ballers.
saying? So they've been to give it to him, but he hasn't got that at Norway.
Okay, cool.
So I don't know. I think this is France and Senegal. I don't think Norway will probably give a good account of themselves. I don't see them going through though.
Okay, cool. Group J, we still going. Argentina, who I know is a top team from South America, but I think their time is done.
Yeah,
Messi ain't doing nothing special here, but
Argentina have got a soft belly. They really have got a soft belly right now. I think that they'll be troubled by Algeria and Austria. I don't think Jordan will do anything. Jordan will finish 4th. I think this could prove to unexpectedly be a tough route for Argentina. I really do.
Argentina is known to balls up there. They almost not balls up, but they'll always make it hard.
Yeah,
always make it hard, man. And see how it goes from there. All right, then. Next group, K, Portugal. You know what I'm saying? So I would do it. My cousins, them. FIFA player 1. This could be Jamaica or Congo.
Yeah.
I think, no offense to the other team. Who else is Jamaica? Who's Jamaica got the playoff against?
Let me see.
It's Jamaica or I don't want to disrespect them. But they got New Caledonian, French Caledonian. It's where Cameronburg from. Yeah, I'm saying. So Jamaica should win that still.
They should do.
They should win that. And then they got Congo, and as far as I'm concerned, Congo should. If we weasel back, it should be more of a problem to destroy Jamaica. But Jamaica could be there, and that'd be a game, bro. Jamaica versus Portugal. Yo!
Yeah, I'd love to see that. I'm not lying. I'd love to see that.
That'd be good. And then you got you got a problem. Yeah, that group, Colombia. That's a problem, bro. Colombia is sharp. They're sharp, bro. They're sharp, man. And as I said to people before in the podcast, what I've noticed by the Ecuadors, the Colombias and whatever, if you look at the old teams, you only have about 2 black players. But if you actually know your stuff, there was a lot of black players that have been held from them teams. And what I've seen now is that, bro, they're just letting them through now. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing the business, bro. They got the guys like the guy who was at Everton, the centre back, and they've got a young centre back who's at PSG as well, bro. They got all these top guys from these Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador are just flooded their teams with pure African players of African heritage, you know, and part of the diaspora. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but they actually said, you know what? Just like England had to do, had to open up. France had to say, you know what, let's let these players through. You know what I'm saying? And they benefited. You know what I'm saying?
You know, dominated like what, 9 out of 11 players.
You take African players of African diaspora out to the French team, bro. They ain't winning not one title. Yeah. Not one title. And last and least group of all them all, the one that I'm not interested in, and it's with Al for a reason. The last group, the least group, is England. Once again, their favourite team, Croatia. Oh yeah, they got Ghana.
I generally think that this, like Group A and Panama. Group L, are probably the toughest teams for those in there. I think England is going to have a problem against Croatia and Ghana. I really do.
Yeah.
I really think England are going to go there and Croatia and Ghana are going to do a job on them. I just have a feeling.
Semenia's playing for Ghana, innit? Yeah. And
England and Croatia, them games have always been good, but I just have a feeling that if England... I think that's going to be a tough group for England. I just have the feeling, man.
Yeah. And the thing is,
England might be coming home early, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, if I hear any Nigerians supporting England when England plays Ghana, Ghana, I'm embarrassed by it. Oh. I said, they ain't gonna happen in my household. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. I don't care if they got the worst jollof rice out there. I don't need to prove anything. Just be.
I'm not involved in that conversation. That is just solely a Roger thing.
Yo, everybody knows that Ghana's got the worst jollof rice, man. Everybody knows that, man. You know what I mean?
I'm not involved in that conversation.
Senegal's got the best, man. You know what I mean?
Don't come for me. It's him.
Listen, I've done my research. You know, straight up, man. But it's an interesting World Cup, bro. Interesting looking at all these clubs. Who's the top three to win it?
It has to be France, Spain, and Portugal.
I think Brazil.
I don't know.
But I think Brazil. But I remember when they won it in the US last time. I know you were old enough.
Bro.
Yeah? You remember it? 96.
I remember it, bro, but it's...
94.
But this is not the same Brazil.
No. But the thing is, the Brazil at that time, bro, what you have to realize, the Brazil at that time, I'm sure, struggled to get to the World Cup that year. Yeah? They had Bebeto and Romario, these two short little players, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They had a youth called Branco on the wing. They had a new guy. I think it's Leonardo. And you know what I mean? They were down to 10 players, bro. And they just had a gritty team that nobody fancied. And they got to the final. The team that they had in the World Cup before, I believe that was the. Let me get this right. He had 86 World Cup. That was 94. I believe that was it 94 US? 98. What was it? Which one was that?
94.
94. Yeah, 94. So I had 94 US. Yeah, I remember I was. I'm sure I was working in Mackey's these there because we had the t-shirts. Yeah. I'm gonna check if I still got some memorabilia from it, man. Yeah, but 94 there, and I remember they did 1990 in Italy. They had that Correcca in the team. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing. There's a certain word that you used. Yeah, right. You said that. The team wasn't all that, but they were gritty. This Brazilian team isn't gritty, bro.
You got Casa.
The most gritty player they've got here, right,
is the Newcastle youth.
Gabriel.
Huh?
Gabriel.
Yeah. Well, say, they got Gabriel in defence, innit? Okay. They got decent defenders, you know. They put it together. Casemiro. Who do you
play, Casemiro or Guimaraes?
They play both of them. Just play both of them, bro. Play both of them, and then you just say everybody else attack. Them two can punch up everybody.
Yeah.
Them two back four, and just say everybody else attack. And bring on a Rodrigo.
Maybe. I think. Yeah. Maybe. Don't get me wrong. They got ballers. But it's one thing having ballers, and it's one thing having a team. And Brazil before, they had ballers, but they came together as a team. I don't know if I can see this team doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they got a
Spain,
good manager.
France and
They got a good manager.
man.
Ancelotti.
Yeah.
All right, he's like convinced. But anyway, Brazil, I think Portugal got a chance if Ronaldo starts on the bench. And France,
Ronaldo.
I don't Portugal
don't
not
come through
winning
without Ronaldo,
the World Cup, starting Ronaldo every game in this World
Portugal
Cup.
don't make it to this World Cup without Ronaldo. You
No,
see the amount of
come on,
goals
bro.
he scored on the lead up to this
Listen,
World Cup. They
bro,
don't make it without Ronaldo.
Bro, if he's not starting, they're scoring more goals. Yeah, I don't business, Portugal, like I said, Ronaldo, love. But listen, there comes a time and place, bro. Time and place. It's like England's already there with Kane. That's whole no. That's not my. I'm not getting involved in that one. Right. I'll smile at that one. But no, I think France got a really good chance.
Yeah.
I think really good chance. I watched them the other day, and they got Ekatike. If he just keeps on getting more confident, you got Ekatike, you got Mbappe, you've got. Oh my goodness!
The list goes on, bro. The France team is just sick, bro.
Bro, Mbappe, bro, he's just a sniper, bro. The amount of goals he scored in an awful Real Madrid team.
Yeah.
For goodness sake, bro, he's lethal. But listen, guys. My goodness sake, you ain't got time for anything else, man. We're going overboard on this one. Yeah, I'm saying anyway, still, yeah. But you heard it first. Marx thinks that Argentina. No, you didn't say Argentina, did you?
No, I said France, Spain, and Portugal. I'm going completely European.
Yeah, obviously he's been convinced. Obviously French is because he's biased towards
All I'm
French.
going to say is this season,
man speaks French.
for this season of football, whether it be Premier League or World Cup, I have spoken words, and those words so far have come to pass. That's all I'm saying.
I spoke about words and it came to pass. He's rubbish. He's not worth 100 odd million.
I'm not words. I'm saying the words I've spoken out of my mouth about football. Anything I've predicted it just had to happen in the Premier League so far has happened. And I'm telling you, the winners of this World Cup are going to be France, Spain, or Portugal. If you're a betting person, that's where to put your money.
But traditionally, European teams don't win in Americas.
No, but traditionally, right, they've always had the bigger teams in Argentina, Brazil, and stuff like that. I think the European teams are stronger in this season of football.
Okay. Yeah. But because of the T4, the players from Africa. All right, guys. Listen, guys. You heard it here first. Here on Affinity Xtra, on the RVM show. Myself and Marx here doing their thing. So this is we're signing out for 2025, I believe. We might squeeze another show in. Yeah. There's maybe space for another show actually still. We've got a couple weeks to go. But listen, guys, nothing but love. We face 2026 with a World Cup. We face 2026 with Man United getting in the top 4. Well, what a beautiful header.
We'll come back to that. That top 4 Man United thing, we'll come back to that. We'll come back.
Listen, guys, man, this is how we do it, man.
What's going on, people? I'm DJ H. Make sure you check out all the stuff Affinity Xtra's got going on, man. We've got loads of content, loads of things coming out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, Listen. Don't go anywhere, Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe is the main thing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with your brethren,